Record keeping is everything in real estate. How do your books look? Do your books seem overwhelming to manage? Sasha and I wanted to take a chance. I'm Elizabeth from Landlord Help Hub to discuss how to do record keeping and how to do it easy. So Sasha and I have two very distinct styles. So we wanted to go through and talk about it. I use an Excel spreadsheet and Sasha uses QuickBooks. The key isn't what you do, it's as long as it gets done. So we wanted to take a minute and go through it.
Now, the point of record keeping is, you may need record keeping to secure a loan. You'll need record keeping when you file your taxes. You may need to have proper record keeping of, bank transactions when you're deciding on maybe a big business decision or growing your portfolio. Now, I think we want to emphasize here that the most important part of this is that you're doing something for your record keeping.
And hopefully not what I used to do in the early days of a shoebox and a glass of wine the week before taxes were due. So our goal is to help you like month by month figure out what strategy works for you so that you can quickly and easily and hopefully cheaply organize your stuff to have it ready. Personally, the biggest thing that I do this for is taxes. So that is what I am looking for when I do my spreadsheet.
Elizabeth, why don't you tell everyone about the time you came with your laptop to my house late one night?
So we all have a style of how we do it. So back in 2014, Sasha's like, QuickBooks is awesome. And this MBA, accounting minor, finance major was like, sounds awesome. So I show up at night because it's only going to take 30 minutes to teach me how to do this. And I can't figure it out. Like you have to balance both sides of the equation and it just doesn't work for me. So I created a trusty Excel sheet with the help of my husband. And that's how we do all of our taxes because that's what works for us. So the whole point of this discussion is we wanted you to see two different methods to do it. One is this easy Excel sheet. It does just one side of the equation for us finance majors who want to just put in all their expenses, their mortgage statements, and etc. It doesn't rectify, it doesn't create balance sheets, general ledgers, or any of that. Trust me, I had to create that for a mortgage broker recently and was totally regretting my decision, but it's just a very simple way to put all of your expenses in and all of your income in. We've used it for short term, we've used it for long term. It all rolls up into a Schedule E. We are not tax preparers. Sasha's the bookkeeper over here. I'm just the investor, but this is how we kept up all of our stuff. We put this sheet together for up to 10 houses as requested from you guys. And then under each thing, it has a different tab that goes through all of the categories. So it helps you keep in mind what categories are on the Schedule E, and then it rolls up to the front. It's very simple, very clean, very easy, we hope to do for people with brains like myself. Sasha, can you tell me about your style? Because we have very different styles.
Yeah, and I think it is worthy of highlighting that the spreadsheet is great because it is a place where you can store the income and expense for not only one, but up to 10 properties. And it rolls over automatically to like a grand total for all of your portfolio, as well as breaks down the Schedule E categorization, whether you take your taxes to a tax preparer or you're a do-it-yourself tax person. You can get the same benefit with a little more gusto using QuickBooks, like you kind of alluded to, if you need to have a balance sheet or income statement. That has become handy for me when I'm trying to secure a loan, just because it's very consolidated and it's something that, lenders are used to seeing and reading and understanding. Some clients for me, they have no problem using QuickBooks once I give them a short tutorial on how to create an invoice or how to write a check in QuickBooks. I would say that QuickBooks also offers you the ability to reconcile credit card and bank transactions, whereas a spreadsheet might not, but maybe you have some other way of doing that. So I don't think that this is a win-win situation, right? As long as you're keeping track on a spreadsheet or software platform, the point is that a landlord is keeping track of their finances and being able to use it at tax preparation time or while growing their portfolio.
And it's also important to know that it's okay how your brain thinks. Like you might be a good person that wants a different software, and there's lots of them out there if you don't like QuickBooks. Or you could be like me and my husband who just likes an easy spreadsheet that we write the numbers in and we call it a day and we don't have to book it or bank it or do something. The goal of this and why Sasha and I wanted to produce this video for you and why we put the time to clean up my spreadsheet that I used years ago and what we did with it was because we wanted you to have something. Something is better than nothing. You have to record your expenses. You have to record your income. You have to show what you spend. If you don't, you're going to get penalized and you're going to lose out on all the amazing assets of what it means to own real estate. So, our goal is this isn't pretty. This isn't sexy. This isn't like the beautiful spreadsheet that you've seen before. This is a down and dirty to get you started that you can make tax year.
Yeah. So, and I think the point is you got to start somewhere. So start here. It's a $2 spreadsheet that will get you going in the right path. And it's actually a really nice spreadsheet that has, automation and rolling up to other worksheets. So, I mean, I do think it's kind of slick, and I'm, an accounting platform user. So there you go. It has my endorsement, but definitely use the link below to get the information for how to purchase the spreadsheet, as well as find us on our Facebook page, our website, and any of our courses that we may offer. We look forward to you joining the Landlord Help Hub community.
And one pause, because Sasha won't say anything. So, as her business partner, I will. If you find bookkeeping overwhelming and this just isn't for you, look, I've tried. I've hired bookkeepers. I've done it myself. Right now, we're in a do it ourselves because we're, unwinding some of our short-term rentals. But like, if you don't like it, hire it out because you're going to pay it one way or another. Like, we didn't have good bookkeeping one year and it cost us almost 30 grand. So if you're trying to find a bookkeeper, since Sasha won't plug herself, Sasha runs an awesome bookkeeping service. So you should also contact below and Sasha can walk you through it, whether you want a QuickBooks tutorial, whether you want to use my Excel sheet. We don't really advocate for any style. We just advocate for you to get it done. So if you're struggling, reach out to Sasha, not me, as my husband would say. I have lots of talents, but you don't want me on the bookkeeping side. Come talk to me on how to grow with existing equity and landlording. That's my specialty. But Sasha's specialty is to show you how to do it. She has some really awesome plans. It gets you some really great deals. She has great clients, unlike me, who don't flunk out at her kitchen table, who actually understand it. So if you're struggling, ask for help. Spend a couple of $100, whether you hire Sasha, whether you hire somebody else, because you're going to lose it at tax time. Because when you don't have that ability to prove all of the stuff, we lost a lot of money because our books are not my specialty. And so I can't recommend enough that you make sure that this is a priority. You need to log all your expenses. You need to log all your income. You need to log repairs versus capital gains. You need to know the categories, because if you don't, you're going to get yourself hurt. We lost our dream house and had to buy it as an investment. I highly recommend that you find a way to make this a priority. Sorry, Sasha, just had to plug you, because for a lot of people, this is overwhelming and it's like, okay, this isn't my thing. Who do I talk to?
Yeah, definitely. And I think we talk a lot about that with, running your rentals as a business and what professionals you should have kind of in your toolbox, so to speak. And if bookkeeping or record keeping is not your jam, then you definitely have options. So reach out to us if you have any questions and we'll be happy to connect with you.